good morning. Hey, Spice Familia, welcome. Welcome to your daily dose of spice, where we inject a little bit of positivity into your day each and every single day. We are streaming as usual to a couple different platforms, so please let us know. Say hi. Let us know where you are joining us from. Would love to give you a shout out. And in all transparency, I will be restreaming this later on this evening because I know a lot of my teacher friends and nurse friends, other people, we've got stuff going on during the day where we can't have the time to sit around and watch a live streamed video, which I totally understand that, because when I was in the ICU, there was no way I was getting some free time to sit down and watch a video. So I'm going to be restreaming this tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, so you can definitely catch the replay. But if you're joining us live, definitely say hello. But if you're watching us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And that is just as nice. I appreciate that just as much as the live. So we have our Instagram familia over here. We've got our Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube familia over here. And I already see some comments coming through. Let me see. Oh, Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Anthony Reed. Nice of you to stop by. Thanks, honey, so much. I really appreciate it. So I would like to give our sponsor a shout out. We have Miss Annie Gonzalez is our lovely sponsor for the show. And if you are interested in being a sponsor, definitely reach out to me. I don't just let any old person sponsor my show, but definitely Miss Annie has it going on. She is an oncology pharmacist, a mom, business owner, doing great things. And she is your go-to gal for all things toxin-free and safe cosmetics. And we just love Miss Ani. I've purchased many products from her. Love what she does. She's with Crunchy, so definitely reach out to her. And she teaches all about health and wellness too, right? I'm all about supporting other people in that area, and she does exactly that. So I'm going to put up her contact information on the screen, but I will also have everything listed down below so that way you can reach out to her directly. All right, so that was how to get in touch with Miss Ani. So she's wonderful. Love her very much. So today's topic is how to stop being so hard on yourself and how to start practicing some acceptance and forgive yourself. And this really goes hand in hand with our emotional wellness and spicing up our emotional wellness, because that is what we are dedicating all of February to, is spicing up our emotional wellness. And so I'm going to share with you a couple of different ways that you can actively do this. You can start doing it today. So would love for you to join in and try some of these or all of them to really stop being hard on yourself. Stop letting things that people say get to you and get you down, and to start loving yourself again. And one of them is actually talks about practicing self-compassion and why that's so important. Hey, Eric over here on Instagram. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. So one of the first ways that you can start to practice acceptance and stop being so hard on yourself is to forgive yourself, and is to be gentle with yourself and just forgive yourself for things. Do not be so hard on yourself, and allow yourself to know that you make mistakes. It is part of being human. We are not all perfect, right? We are not all perfect, and we are going to make mistakes, and it is totally okay. And you need to be okay with forgiving yourself. Number 2 is to start practicing self-compassion. And we can show compassion to others, right? And feel for others, be empathetic for others. But then when it comes to ourselves, we are so hard on ourselves, and we don't want to cut ourselves any slack. But we need to practice self-compassion. And my self-nurture first aid kit is great for that, and really helps you create an actual physical kit so that you can start practicing some self-compassion, some self-nurturing, some self-love. Okay. You can start being present, being more present in the moment, and being more self-aware. Those are all really great ways to stop being so hard on yourself, acknowledge what's going on in the moment, and being more mindful. And again, we could go make a whole video just on each one of these that I'm running through, but I'm just running through them as some ideas for you to get started. And like always, you can always reach out to me if you need any like more clarification or you want to talk about something more in depth. You can definitely drop it in the comments or you can send me a direct message. Not a problem at all. Number 4 is to acknowledge and love your abilities. And this is where we discount ourselves so much. And one of the activities that I have clients run through in my programs is looking at their accomplishments when they are not feeling very strong in their self-worth and they need a little reminder about how badass that they really are, because that's the type of people that I love working with are very accomplished and they've done a lot in their lives, but then sometimes we forget because we get bogged down with all that other shit that's going on. So looking at all of your accomplishments, and this is something that you can do. You just write out all of your accomplishments and it is such a good ego boost, number 1. But number 2, it really does remind you of all your abilities and you can look at them and acknowledge them and love them. Love that shit that you have done in your life. And if you are an educator or a professional or even a nurse, I always suggest that you should create a special folder for all of your acknowledgments. So any great emails that you have gotten from people, any great comments, any situations that have happened to you where you were like, yes, I did a great job in that, or I really shined in this moment. Start creating like a document and a folder for yourself. It's really great for the ego boost, but it also is really great if you go to another position or if you want to present yourself in a portfolio. Have that with you. That is such a great thing to show people. It is proof right there, proof for yourself and proof for others, and nothing wrong in it at all. Like we should all have that. You should all have your own little folder of that for sure. Number 6. I skipped one. Number 5, ignoring your inner critic. And this is a whole nother one we could go on and on about, but that inner critic, that inner voice in your head, it's just that old story that you have playing in your brain. We got to rewrite that story. We got to rewrite that script. So working on ignoring that inner critic. I'm not saying it's easy at all. And like I said, we can make a whole video on that, but just keeping that in mind as one way to start showing yourself some love and acceptance and forgiving yourself, ignoring that inner critic. If you're joining us on Instagram, hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Number 6, connect with loved ones who appreciate you. And that doesn't even have to be family, right? That doesn't have to be our blood family, right? Because like I always say when I welcome everybody here, welcome to the familia. That's what I am working to create and to cultivate, right? Is a family, a community. So connect with us, help us build our community, our familia here. And that's definitely a way to start. Stop being so hard on yourself, getting that daily dose of positivity that I provide and supporting yourself emotionally, that emotional wellness part, connecting with people who appreciate you and who are going to show you all that you are worth and build up your self-worth. Move on from disappointments is number 7. So we all have those times where we get disappointed and things don't work out like we imagined, right? But in the end, things always work out how they're supposed to work out. So moving on from disappointments, don't let those get you stuck, get you down, get you stuck in a place. It's just an opportunity to learn from that situation and to grow from that. And number 8 is to gain perspective on your limitations. And this does not mean like we are limiting ourselves or diminishing ourselves. All it means is that you are acknowledging that you are one person and you can only do so much. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need to accept that we are one person and that we cannot do all the things for everyone. And we really need to start putting ourselves first. So gaining perspective on your limitations and then figuring out, what help do I need? What assistance do I need? What kind of support? What support system do I need to create? Because I am only one person. Okay. So those are the 8 ways that you can start thinking about and start taking some action around to supporting your emotional wellness. So definitely if you're joining us, leave us a heart, leave us a comment if that kind of vibed with you, if you're feeling that. But definitely those are all really great ways to start thinking about supporting yourself in this area. If you would like that accomplishments activity that I talked about, I can definitely send that over to you. Just send me a message. If you would like information on the Self-Nurture First Aid Kit, which is really great for groups. I've done it for clinicals, for clinical groups, for mental for clinical instructors that we're looking for activities to do around mental health. So our psych, so when we're doing psych clinicals, it can be really difficult to try to find some good clinical activities for students to do pre and post. And the self-nurture kit is a really great activity to do as a group together, or if you have a volunteer group or a ministry. I've seen it used a bunch of different ways, and it's awesome. So that's a really great thing that you can do. And what else? I think that's kind of all the ones I talked about, but definitely you can always drop me a message if you want to get a little bit more specific about anything. And one of the other things I wanted to mention was definitely head over to my website, getyourspice.net, where you can see some of our holiday specials that we have, kind of Valentine's Day specials, even though I know it passed yesterday, but I still have some Valentine's Day specials where you can share the spice and you can learn about all of our different program offerings, our 90 days to spice. We have our spice body program. We have our time and energy management solution system. I have some individual sessions there that you can look at, a VIP day that you can look at. So definitely head over there to getyourspice.net to see how you can share the spice. And I mentioned sponsors, so that's another thing. And actually tomorrow, I'm excited. Tomorrow night, we're going to start our 90 Days to Spice cohort. So that's going to start tomorrow evening. There's still time to register for that if you are still interested. It's going to be a really awesome, great group program. And it will help you if you are confused and uncertain about the next steps that you need to take in your life. Maybe you've got a new job, some new career change, you just finished school and you're kind of indecisive about which way you want to go or what you might want to do. That'll be great for that. If you're just stressed and stress is becoming a part of your everyday routine, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed just about every day. You want to figure out some action steps. Like, you have to plan, you have to figure something out, but it's just MIA, like you just cannot figure it out on your own. Or you're just waking up in the morning and you're not sure what you have to offer the world. You just kind of feel kind of lost and not sure of your place or what you have to offer. Well, that 90 Days to Spice program will help with all of that and more. You'll get more clarity, so much less stress, and so much less anxiety. And you'll get a system and a process to know exactly what you'd like, what you need to do next. So I'm all about systems and processes and routines and habits and getting you results, right? Because we could plan all we want, but unless you're getting results, it don't really matter. So, and we'll give you a process to help you identify all of your high impact activities. And you're going to start your day waking up knowing exactly what you have to offer the world, not hitting that snooze button, not dreading your day. You will know exactly what you have to offer the world and be excited to bring that to the table. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, definitely message me and I can send you some information on how to get started with that program. All right, I think that's all I have for today. So unless anybody has any specific questions, it's fine. But in any case, I will see you guys mañana for your next daily dose of spice. And like I always say, for a balanced life, just add spice. And I'm about to hit that intro, drop that intro beat. Bye, guys. Take care. See you mañana. Bye.